wonderful visitors and people receiving awards today. We're so excited. But I do have to acknowledge one person in the audience who stands out above everybody else because he has the best shirt on. He's my new wise, wonderful, and spirited friend. Friend, would you please stand up and let us give you an applause? Show everybody what you're wearing. Go Dodgers. No, and I want to thank Mr. Bragman and Dr. Schmidt for both wearing Dodger blue today. Thank you. Thank you. We now, Mrs. D'Angelo, would you do the roll call?
Mrs. Parasani? Here. Mrs. Hill?
Here.
Mrs. Davidson?
Here.
Mr. Forehand? Here. Mr. Bragman?
Here and not wearing Dodger blue.
We'll try and keep this civil. Okay, I'd like a motion for adoption of our agenda.
So moved.
Is there a second?
A second.
Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say no. The motion carries 5-0. So at this point, we move into our workshop. And to begin that, Mrs. Reed, would you like to do the introductions?
Thank you so much, President Davidson. Well, tonight is really a special night for us because it's the first school board report of the year. And I think it really changes the whole dynamic of our meetings when we're greeted by a school community. So welcome, Weaver Wales. And I'd like to welcome to the podium, Dr. Todd Schmidt.
Come right on over there.
Hello, my name is Edith Coxwell, and I am a 5th grade student at Weaver Elementary. Please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Under the direction of Weaver's amazing music teacher, Mr. David Anderson, please welcome Weaver's school choir, the Weaver Whalers. As I was walking a ribbon of highway, I saw above me an endless skyway. I saw below me a golden valley. This land was made for you and me. I roamed and rambled, and I followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts, and all around me a voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. Your land. come shining as I was strolling, the wheat fields waving and the dust clouds rolling. A fog was lifting, a voice come chanting. This land was made for you and me.
Stay there, get a quick picture for the wrap up. And parents, families, take your picture.
Okay, I'm gonna let all the parents take their picture. Most important. Smart. Yeah, most important. Paparazzi. All right, ready? One more, okay? Sorry.
Do you want your music teacher or principal in the picture for the wrap up?
Get in. Sorry. Sorry. It is very hard. Okay. Ready? Okay. I'm going to have my friend on the very end there. If you can't see you, this friend is very tall. Miss me? Yeah. You go back right after Schmidt. Is that okay? All right. Oh, love it. Okay. Perfect. Now we all are. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. Good one.
We know as a Board of Education, this does not happen without you. And we want to give you a new medal this time. It's the gold music of excellence. Are you okay with that? Okay, one of you guys can turn, sit, and face that way. Okay? But he's got the pictures are up there. They can trust me. They can hear me everywhere. All right. Well, first off, again, thank you to the Weaver Whales. Thank you so much to Mr. Anderson. And good evening, Madam President. I am also not wearing Dodger blue. Esteemed members of the board, Dr. Pulver, members of cabinet, and the entire We Are Weaver community. My name is Dr. Todd Schmidt, and I am the very proud principal of Weaver Elementary School. I am honored to have join me two of our amazing fifth grade students, Enzo Pitzak and Lola Stockel. They will be assisting me in sharing what is extraordinary about the Weaver community. The poet and astronomer Carl Sagan once wrote, "Somewhere, something incredible is waiting to be known." It is this sense of wonder and possibility that inspired our theme for the 25-26 school year, rocketing toward greatness, one star at a time. Unlike years past, this theme was not chosen in isolation. Instead, it was born out of a truly collaborative effort with our teachers and staff during our opening meeting to launch the new year. Together, we set our sights on the stars and imagined how we might chart a course of learning, growth, and discovery for every Weaver student. This year, our Weaver community truly rocketed toward greatness. In October, we were honored as one of the top 100 schools in California, ranking 24th out of nearly 6,000 schools. That places us in the top 0.5% statewide. This ranking is determined primarily by scores on state assessments in language arts and math, emphasizing growth and continued achievement in key demographics, where Weaver continues to have some of the top scores in all of Southern California. Even nationally, Weaver's data is exceptional. In the 24-25 school year, all Los Al schools replaced their trimester benchmarks and began taking the nationally normed reference measures of academic progress, or MAP test. This past September, Weaver's recent administration of the MAP test showed that we are well above the national average by double digits in grades 2 through 5. Yeah. But what makes Weaver special goes far beyond test scores. Our mission is to keep Weaver a great place to learn by focusing on the whole child, ensuring every student feels safe, supported, and inspired to thrive. That's what We Are Weaver is all about. If you asked where those stars shine the brightest, the answer would undoubtedly be the incredible teachers and staff at Weaver Elementary School. They are the true launch crew behind our mission, consistently going above and beyond to embrace our signature practices and ensure every student receives a world-class education. With a commitment to rigorous and relevant instruction, they create what at Weaver is known as the uncommon learning experience. Our educators are continually innovating, finding new ways to spark curiosity and ignite learning. Whether it's bringing lessons to life with edu protocols, creating excitement through book speed dating, or taking students back in time with long ago days, they've even expanded the walls of the classroom through virtual field trips to Australia and challenged students problem solving with Breakout EDU, an escape room in a box. One of the most memorable moments from this past spring was the unveiling of our 25-year time capsule. Buried a quarter of a century ago, the capsule was unveiled in front of a crowd that brought together past and present, Weaver alumni, former parents and teachers, alongside our current students, families, and staff. It was more than just a look back at old photos, letters, and treasures from the past. It was a powerful reminder of Weaver's unbroken tradition of excellence, connection, and community. As stories were shared and memories rediscovered, one theme came through loud and clear. For 25 years and counting, Weaver has lived up to its promise of being a great place to learn. The celebration wasn't just about the past, it was about honoring the legacy that continues to propel us forward.
Over the last several years, Weaver Elementary has placed an importance on celebrating the diverse cultures and heritages represented within our student body. Using our weekly flag ceremonies, we have been able to commemorate a variety of cultural traditions. Last month, we recognized Hispanic Heritage Month with a student parade of nations coupled with music performances from a mariachi band and a salsa dance company. Later this month, we'll highlight Diwali, where students will even have the opportunity to sample traditional Indian foods and drinks. Finally, we'll also showcase other events like the Persian New Year, Asian American Pacific Islander Month, Black History Month, and the celebration that started it all, Lunar New Year.
Welcome to the We Are Weaver community, and thank you for joining our team. This was the idea behind our second annual New Student Signing Day. All TK and Kinder students, as well as all new students in grades 1 through 5 and their families, were invited to a special event right before school started. Students were asked to sign their commitment certificates, get a photo with their first new Weaver shirt, and then have a chance to meet other families, have a popsicle, and even have some fun in one of our family photo booths. Our TK and Kinder students were also given a copy of the book Planet Kindergarten, which Dr. Schmidt then read to them later that night via Zoom with his bedtime story with Dr. Schmidt.
You matter. These words have so much meaning here at Weaver. Last April, in conjunction with our amazing PTA, we partnered with muralist Alex Cook to paint this beautiful message on one of our buildings. This location was chosen because it's the backdrop of all our Friday morning flag ceremonies and other special events. In this way, students are constantly reminded that they are special, they are safe, they are welcomed, and they are loved. Each person of the We Are Weaver community brings something special to this school, and this mural is a representation of that.
Peace Week is a powerful and inspiring time at Weaver Elementary, centered around the values of people exhibiting compassion and acceptance for everyone. Throughout the week, students participated in themed dress-up days and engaging activities that reinforce these important ideas. One of the many activities was centered around Peter H. Reynolds' excellent book, The Dot. In our STEAM classes, each student, TK through 5, had a chance to make their mark by creating their own dot. All of the dots were collected and made into a display over our media center. Ultimately, Peace Week is about more than just dress-up days. It's about understanding how we can positively impact the lives of others and build a stronger, more compassionate community.
At Weaver, we know that our launch toward greatness is only possible because of the partnership with our incredible parents and families who are part of our community. A shining example of this was our recent Jogathon, masterfully organized by Son Legeman and supported by countless Weaver PTA volunteers. Through the generosity of our families and local businesses, we raised over $130,000 to fund programs like STEAM, library, PE, intervention, and so many of the events that make Weaver such a vibrant place. But beyond the fundraising, the day itself was pure Weaver energy, filled with laughter, music, and a whole lot of foam. It was one of the more uncommon events that defines the We Are Weaver experience, proving once again that when our community comes together, we are truly rocketing toward greatness. It is always an honor to share the incredible things happening at Weaver Elementary. This year's theme, Rocketing Toward Greatness One Star at a Time, reminds us that every effort, every success, and every act of dedication adds to something bigger, helping our students reach new heights. None of this would be possible without the passion of our teachers, the support of our families, and the energy of our amazing students. A huge thank you to Enzo and Lola for joining me today, and to our entire Weaver community for continuing to make this such a special place. Together, we're not just aiming for greatness. Our launch has us already boldly going where none of us have gone before. Thank you.
That is Dodger Blue.
It's only because it's you.
That's right. Anyway, on behalf of the Board of Education, these three students were absolutely magnificent. I think, Lola, you memorized that entire speech. Is that true?
She did.
Unbelievable. So you get the Board of Education's highest honor, the Medal of You Are Amazing. Where's Edith? Where's Edith? Where's Edith? Edith, you have to get up here. That was a wonderful introduction to the Pledge of Allegiance. Very good. Don't you think he's the most dapper looking student? On behalf of the board, we are
That was absolutely outstanding. There's no more joyful place to be than on your campus. We've been fortunate to be able to go to back to school night and to walk through the school during the day already. So in every classroom, the magic just sparkles. The kids love to learn, and what's really encouraging and uplifting is you could stop any child in whatever he or she is doing and ask what they're doing, and they might as well be the teacher. They can tell the objective, they can tell what they've done so far, they can tell how they're working together and with collaboration. So it's a wonderful learning environment, but I think what I really love is the spirit and the love and the energy and the engagement and unity. I would love to see book speed dating. I think that sounds fascinating, but really indicative of your passion and engagement of every student is I love that idea of the new student signing day. It's so scary to come to a new school, and to be embraced and honored like that is absolutely outstanding. So, everything you do is magic. So thank you. Matt?
Thank you for clarifying it's not blue, Dodger Blue. we're not going to get past this tonight. I am just so grateful for what you guys are doing at Weaver, and that's for you, Wales, and community. I know every time I walk on that campus, it's electric, and the culture is just something special that we want to replicate across this district, and schools around California and across the country should be trying to replicate. So keep up the good work. I know I was lucky enough when it comes to the culture days to be on campus for the Black History Day last year. And it was so fun and to see, and that was a weird one where people were rotating in and out of the media center, but to see that in action and see the way the parents were involved in bringing the dancing and the culture to life was really, really cool. I also would say the test scores we see here are not a surprise. When we were on our walkthrough last year, I think Dr. Pulver and I were there, it was map analysis, and we saw the 5th grade teachers breaking it down, and this was something new and something scary for a lot of teachers in this district, and you all were so deliberate about how you were looking at that data. And so there's no doubt that the scores will be high and they'll continue to grow because you're looking at where students are and how to make those outcomes grow. So keep up the good work. We're so proud of you. Thank you for sharing. The students, you're a great example of what all Weaver Whales are. I also lastly will say, I told Dr. Schmidt this, I'm wearing that hat in this picture and I wear that hat around town. I get more comments about the Weaver swag than anything else. So that is the Weaver hat and the new Weaver shirt this year, they're a win.
Thank you.
Mrs. Hill?
I want to clarify something. When you talk about the signing day, is that all students or just new students coming to campus?
It's all new students. So if they are a TK student or a kinder student, and then any new student who joined us in 1st through 5th grade. So we invited them all there for that one.
That's awesome. And what an example of what the commitments may be?
I'm sorry, say that for me one more time.
Of what the signing is. What are they committing to?
They're committing to Weaver. They're basically, it's just a kind of a celebration, much like you would see with like when at the high school, when they have signing day for their schools that they're going to be going to. We kind of took that same idea. I'll be honest, it's not my unique idea. It's something that I found and just was like, we could do this here. And I'm fortunate enough that I have enough parents who are willing to take something and go even further than I could have imagined. But it was really just kind of a welcome. It's a celebration of being part of the Weaver community.
Thank you very much, Mr. Schmidt, and Dr. Schmidt, and you're doing a phenomenal job. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I actually read a paper just recently that talked about that exact practice, that by doing a sort of a signing day, a celebratory for new students, but also at the beginning of each year, it really promotes school attendance, which is something that we really like to promote in all of our schools, a school belonging, a sense of community. So I really applaud you for doing that, and your community takes a good idea and just runs with it, and it's fantastic. But I do want to recognize the 3 kiddos and also the lovely singers and all the parents in the audience. You guys were truly remarkable. How articulate and eloquent you guys were on the microphone is something that we can all aspire to. So thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Forehand?
I've said this for 5 years now, having sat on the board, but I've lived a block from Rossmore. I live in Rossmore, and I live a block from Weaver, and I walked for 30-some years, never knowing the magic that was going on in that school. So feel great, community. It's the best ever.
Thank you.
Thank you. Kids, you were awesome. Choir, This Land Is Your Land. I mean, that just touches everybody's hearts. It's totally the best American song to get us going and make us feel really patriotic. Todd, I've known you a long time. We taught together American history. I knew from the very beginning you were on a gigantically fast leadership trajectory, and we're very fortunate that you landed back here. So thank you. Dr. Pulver?
Yes, thank you, Madam President. I echo everything that all of you said. Edith, Enzo, Lola, great job. Lola, Enzo, I've got a State of the District presentation that I'm giving on Thursday, and I would love to have some partners help me out with the speech. So maybe I'll have to call on some of you to come help me on Thursday morning to the entire district. But really, great job for our show choir as well, our 4th and 5th grade choir performance. We really appreciate all of that. But Weaver is such a special special place. And I think whenever you come to any of our campuses, you'll feel that magic and that sense of community. And the only reason that it becomes such a community, what I often say is the secret sauce of Los Al Unified, is when groups of individuals come together to really benefit our students. And so I say the hallmark of our district, our people, we have incredible students, a talented staff beyond all measure who rally behind our youth, but our parents in this community as well, who make really uncommon experiences possible for all of our students. So it is such a pleasure to be part of a Weaver Whale. One of the things I often say is, sometimes being one of the #1 schools in the state, certainly in Orange County, sometimes you think it's all about academics. And that's not true. When you go to Weaver, you see how laser focused they are as well on making sure kids have a sense of belonging, that they're caring well for one another. The you matter, the wellness, the social emotional wellness is also really critical. And I think it just defies really what is possible to see here in Los Alamitos. And so we're so proud of our Weaver Wells. Thank you, Dr. Schmidt, and your incredible team.
All right, guys, you guys can go ahead and have a seat, okay?
Dr. Schmidt, I believe you have a special presentation now.
I do. I am very, very excited to recognize our hero of the heart. And I will say that I had to actually tell this person to ensure they were going to be here, because I was afraid if I didn't tell her, she wouldn't come. Because this is a person who flat out will say, I don't want to be in front. I prefer to be in the back. I like being in the back. But today, I'm very excited that we have the honor of celebrating someone whose impact on Weaver runs deep, someone whose quiet strength, thoughtful leadership, and unwavering heart have shaped our campus in countless ways. Weaver's hero of the heart is Mrs. Christine Coxill. I have a little something for you here. So our hero of the heart, Christine Coxill, has truly done it all. From running our copy center Winkos to serving as a dedicated room mom, an active PTA and Friends of Weaver board member, and a guiding force behind our Weaver math team, Christine has been a steady presence at the very core of the We Are Weaver community. Christine isn't one to seek the spotlight. In fact, she prefers to work quietly behind the scenes, where her thoughtful fingerprints are found on nearly every great idea, event, and initiative that makes Weaver such a great place to learn. She is someone I rely on deeply, not just for her support, but for her insight. She listens carefully, asks the right questions, and challenges us to always strive for better. She embodies what it means to care deeply and think critically, balancing heart and reason in every conversation. As teacher Shelby Burney so beautifully shared, having had the privilege of teaching both of Christine Coxill's children over the course of the last 4 years, I have had a front row seat to the incredible heart, energy, and dedication she pours into our Weaver community. Christine has been on an impassioned pursuit of greatness in education, not just for her children, but for all children. Her tireless commitment, positive spirit, and genuine care for every student inspire those around her. She's a true partner in education, a light in our community, and a shining example of what it means to lead with love. And as Christine Nguyen added, Christine's actions speak louder than words, revealing the truly remarkable human being she is. Her grace, humor, and quiet strength bring warmth and laughter to our community. She gives wholeheartedly, never seeking recognition, guided only by her love for children and belief in the value of education. Her compassion, generosity, and steadfast support make her a true hero. Christine Coxill is all of these things and more. She is the steady heartbeat behind so much of what makes this school special, the person who reminds us that leadership doesn't always mean being out front. Sometimes it's about lifting others up, asking thoughtful questions, and keeping the focus where it belongs on what's best for kids. Christine, thank you for your selflessness, your humor, your wisdom, and your heart. You make Weaver stronger, kinder, and better every single day. You truly are our hero of the heart.
Thank you. I prepared a few words. Hopefully I can make it through. So I am obviously really uncomfortable with the attention, but please know that I am deeply grateful for this honor. I want to thank the administration, our staff, our teachers for this recognition. It means so much to me. Thank you. Let's see. So it would be hubris to accept this honor just as myself. It was not me. There's basically three groups of people that I want to just be able to thank because I could not do it without you. So first, by recognizing me, you are recognizing my husband and my two children. They, for many years, had to adjust their schedules and their overall lives, and to do a lot of the behind the scenes work alongside me. And so, having them here means so much to me. And I just want to say, Austin, Elliot, and Edith, I love you with all my heart. Thank you for letting me be so involved. Sorry, we're not done. By recognizing me, you are also recognizing a small but mighty group of extremely dedicated parent volunteers. Many who are here right now, thank you guys. Let's see, these are PTA members past and present who consistently show up for all the kids at Weaver, not just their own. You are the heroes of my heart, and I'm so proud to be able to do this work shoulder to shoulder with you. What I did was never alone. Even when I was jumping a fence to go make copies or decorate a door, I was not alone. Also, by recognizing me, you are also recognizing our dedicated teachers who work so hard, who are creative, who come up with these amazing ideas and give us just so much access. And we would not be able to do any of this as a group without that partnership and without your dedication. So I'm so grateful to you guys as well. We could not do this. And so my younger child is in 5th grade at Weaver, and this is such a memorable milestone, which has been such a journey on it, what has been a journey of love. I'm so thankful that my children were able to benefit from the Weaver Elementary experience, and it was always my pleasure to serve our wonderful community. I'm done. Thanks.
Oh, you don't get credit. He got something for you here.
Oh, sorry.
No. Now, those flowers are absolutely gorgeous, but from the Board of Education, this is even better. You get the thank you. You are awesome for making a difference for everyone.
Oh,
so thank you.
Before you, Christine, thank you so much for being the hero of the heart. And isn't it always the hero of the heart who doesn't want any recognition? And when she does get the recognition, stands before everybody to thank everyone else. You've got a beautiful heart, and we're very grateful for everything you do.
I'll just share, Christine, you are extraordinary. It's no wonder that they continue to recognize you. Weaver Elementary gets one individual they get to recognize each year as their hero of the heart. So it's really a high honor. And then part of the other recognition that you'll be able to have is this gift that keeps on giving. For our teachers, after they've earned a number of stars or have gone through 5 years of professional development, they earn this blue jacket, and all of the staff want to find ways to earn this jacket. Well, our heroes of the heart earn a black jacket that says "Hero of the Heart," and so it'll carry. You'll be able to carry it with you. In addition, she's also actively involved on the LAIF board as well. So she serves many different ways to support not just Weaver Wales, but all kids throughout this district. So thank you for your countless service. We are better because of you.
Thank you. Now Now we're going to recognize a very special group. After we get done with this recognition, there will be photos taken, a little break with photos taken, and kids, there are cookies out in the foyer, so that's nice. Mrs. Reed, would you like to introduce this recognition?
Thank you so much, President Davidson. You know, it's always amazing when we're able to recognize groups that have success in the spring, because we welcome our high school here in April, and not all of our sports or all of our competitive groups have ended their season. So it's always a welcome addition to celebrate another A other than academics, but athletics at these evenings, and recognize a group that's worked continually hard for really a decades plural worth of legacy to shine bright in our community and bring home multiple championships. And so I'd like to welcome Principal Krause to the podium to speak about our Los Alamitos High School Griffins women's softball team.
Thank you so much. It's really a pleasure to be here tonight to introduce our girls and our amazing coaching staff led by Rob Weil for so many years. This was not just a CIF championship that they won, it was how special this team was this year, and I'd be remiss not to touch on that. This team was not made of a bunch of individual standouts. It was led by truly students who said they were going to come together, and they had so much grit. They really had to make that decision early in their season when it wasn't looking really good for us. So to see where we landed, really, I know that was a game changer for them when they said it wasn't going to be about me, but it was going to be about we. And so they really made this commitment. And you could not leave a game early this year because they were the team that just came back. And so in that championship game, when they say defense wins championships, defense really won championships. And that's why this team, their unity, their grit, their resilience, was a really, really intense game that went back and forth, and this defense kept us in with plays that you think you would see, in the pros. And so it gives me great pleasure to recognize Division II CIF championships, our women's softball team here this evening. I think while they're taking a picture of that, I'd like to say also, this coaching staff works really hard. These kids play year-round, majority of them or all of them. And if you ever see our signing days, as mentioned, you'll see basically every senior who's eligible is going somewhere on a scholarship. And so we're really proud of our students being able to move on athletically and academically when they leave as a Griffin.
All right, wait, is this on? It's on. Okay. How could we leave out the coach without a medal making a difference for all this?
Well, if you won't speak, I will. As you heard Mrs. Krause say, these are just some incredible young women, but it really takes a group of adults to rally behind and support them every single day and to believe in them. And that's what we talk about. We want to make sure kids are connected because you get more and more adults who believe in kids and who show up. And Coach Weil and his staff continue to do that each and every single year. It is one of the most incredible things to come and witness. You should see them at the holiday time, that these women are raising a godly amount of toys that they hand wrap and they deliver to families in need. You just continue to be role models of what it means to give back and to serve others. But he also is an incredible coach who, as you heard Mrs. Krause say, who every single year finds opportunities and brings scouts from across the nation to try to find different scholarship and different opportunities for our Griffins. And so it's a great place for our Griffins to be connected, not only to be a champion, but to really be just share this family. So thank you, Coach, your amazing coaching staff as well. You guys have been together and rallied behind these kids for years, and I think that's why we have so much success. So thanks for your ongoing commitment and love that you share to our girls. We love all of you, and we're very proud of our Griffin athletes.
Congratulations. You ladies are extremely wonderful role models for all of the choir who got to see you. So thank you. We're now going to take a recess for photos and for cookies. And then
There are cookies back
We are coming back out of recess after taking pictures of all the wonderful people who visited us in the first part. And this is public comments time, but there are no cards. We have no public comments. So we will now adjourn into closed session, and we will return at 6 o'clock. Thank you.